Question 8. Solve the following equation algebraically. Log base 3 of x minus 4 plus log base 3 of x minus 2 equals 1. So this is a very common question, although not a lot of students have a great deal of success with this, during the stress of the exam. So here are 2 hints I want to give you. This is a logarithmic equation question. Why? I see log and there's an equation. So how do you solve logarithmic equations? Well, the first thing you want to do is write as an exponential. Write as a single log. We got to write it as a single logarithm first. So when we write things as a single log, we should see log once. And right here in this expression, we see log twice. And then the second thing is take your logarithm expression and convert it to an exponential. And when we convert it to an exponential, it's in a form that's more usable and familiar to us. And then the third step is just to solve as usual, we hope. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is write as a single log. So this addition as a single logarithm can be replaced with multiplication. So we will see log base 3 one time. And what are we taking? It's x minus 4 times x minus 2. Okay, so that's just using a log rule. So I'm just going to expand that quickly in my head. So x times x is x squared. I got a minus 2 and a minus 4x. So that's minus 6x. And 2 negatives will give us a positive 8. So here goes. So now to write as an exponential, we want to identify what the base is, right? So our base is 3. So 3 to the power of whatever's over here, right? So 3 to the power of 1. 3 to the power of 1 is going to equal your inside argument. So here's my inside argument. So 3 to the power of 1 is going to equal x squared minus 6x plus 8. And this is one of the formulas that unfortunately is not on your formula sheet. How do you convert to an exponential? If you have an equation like y equals log base b of x, right? When you convert it to an exponential, your base is b. b to the, what's over here is y, will equal x. So these are equivalent statements. So 3 to the 1 equals the inside part. Now we're back to having a quadratic, which we see a lot of. So we're going to make this equal 0, right? So what do we do? 3 to the 1 is just 3. So sometimes you might have to take a little bit more time on this step, but 3 to the 1 is just 3. So I need to subtract 3 and subtract 3. So now I will get 0 equals x squared minus 6x plus 5. And sorry about that. This should be erased. It doesn't want to erase that quickly. That's a squared still. So we need to multiply to get 5. And we need to add to get negative 6. So probably 5 and 1, both negative. Negative 5 plus negative 1 is negative 6. Negative 5 times negative 1 is a positive 5. All right, so straight factoring. So x minus 5, x minus 1. So x equals 5, x equals 1. So we want to check these 2 possible solutions in our original equation. And checking solutions is really easy when it comes to logs. We just want to make sure we're not getting a negative in the expression. So when we check the 5 minus 4 is 1. So we can't find log base 3 of 1. It's actually 0. 5 minus 2 is 3. So that's great. Okay, log base 3 of 3 is actually 1, so 0 plus 1 is 0. So when we check this, it works. Now we try the 1. 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. We cannot find the log of a negative number. So we can stop right there. And this one we don't want. So we're just going to cross that out. And our only solution is x equals positive 5.